From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Rolling left, buying some time. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down. Here's May to the air. Getting out to his left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. May, buying some time left. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he works this to the 15 before they...
Are you just going one with the fucking quarterback? What are you doing, motherfucker? What are you gonna do, motherfucker? You just want to one with it. No, one with it. Fucking push your ass. Push your ass. Push and move.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Fucking push your ass and move.
Here's May.
He's
on the move. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Drake made the touchdown.
Yeah, missed that.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Mahomes starting off with a throw.
Oh my God, the press X, what the fuck? The press X, you motherfucker! God damn it! Bro, press fucking damn X! I hate this fucking button, bro. What the fuck?
After the sack, another pass on second down.
Oh my God, please catch it, motherfucker.
Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run, Pacheco. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
We're good.
Offense in the hurry up here. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, Piron. And they take him down after just a small gain on the... About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone.
Attack!
Mahomes to throw for it. The back grabs it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready!
To throw, here's May. Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete, it's born. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. May now. Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know what that was. What was that?
Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Working quickly here. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. No one around. He's got space. Makes it, and he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here. He's throwing for it. Flushed down now to his left. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Mahomes won! What is
They
going
take
on?
him
My
down.
controller not moving, pressing.
And
What
the
the
big
fuck?
play drives them backwards.
What the fuck
2nd
was
down
that?
coming up.
Oh my God, bro! What the fuck? I can't press the Letting move with the foot.
Another try following the
Bullshit.
sack.
That's
An
bullshit,
all-around
dude.
tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
This is so bullshit.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes.
Catch it. Oh my god.
A lot of
Oh, you
players
gotta be
around this
kidding
one, and
me. You
it
gotta
is
be kidding me.
intercepted.
What is going on with this
Kyle
controller?
Tucker makes the play. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Let's go now.
To the air on first down. May escapes out to the left. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing is Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They send the tight end in motion. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Back to the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up first and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Headed out right. Completes this one to Gray. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Starting from the 5. Return's looking good so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This one finds Kelsey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow. At 43.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense up to the line fast. It's Pacheco on third. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are gonna have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completes this one to Rice. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The drive picks up here, first and 10. A give right side, here's Pacheco. He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He'll try to do it himself. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain on the run. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
70 range.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. And it's gonna be incomplete, couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mahomes finds his man Gray. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Chiefs leading by 7. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's May. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. May on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air yet again, May. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Go!
To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Ready,
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
come on, set! Ready,
Looking to throw it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
set!
Another try following the sack. He calls his own number again. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Thank you for taking
Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. The loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go!
Back now, pressure on its way. Forced out to his right. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Yellow!
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Oh, she's saying.